Fall season's already here, and I've finally had the time to browse through the romance anime and get some first impressions. So here are the 10 best romance anime of the current season you must watch. Let's go. Number 10, Mechanical Marie.
すげえロボットのメイドさんとかマジすげえどんなラノベ赤く赤く赤くお
お部屋のお掃除しますね。
Who doesn't need a cute robot maid? Arthur Luis Zetis is loaded, sharp, and totally over trusting humans. He wants a robot maid because, well, people suck. When the perfect mechanical helper isn't an option, his butler finds Marie Evans, a former martial arts child prodigy who can fake robot behavior like a pro. Marie is deep in debt and she agrees. Even though Arthur can be cold, he actually likes her.
俺はその無表情な顔も可愛いと思っているぞ行くぞ
So here's the kicker. This anime flips the usual maid robot trope with a twist of martial arts and a good old tsundere vibe. The difference is how the guy is a tsundere this time. I love the chemistry between Arthur and Marie, and it is definitely pretty interesting. I already love shows like Maid-sama and You Are Miss Servant, so if a show has a maid, I'm in. Number 9, Dusk Beyond the End of the World.
ああさっきのお父さん
アキラ、私と結婚してください。
Akira Himagami wakes up from cryogenic sleep to find his future world turned upside down. The city's in ruins, a powerful group called Owl runs the show, and traditional marriage? Forget it! It's all about this new LC system. Then out of the blue, Yugure, who looks like Akira's lost girlfriend, Kawasa, pops up and drops a marriage proposal on him. Akira's thrown, but he joins Yugure on a trip through this strange new world, hanging on to the hopes that the real Tawasa might still be out there.
結婚？何それ？
え？
あれはエルシーだよ。
エルシーそれは何？
だからエルシーだよ。好きな人同士で宣誓してシエラーになるやつ。
Watching this unfold hits you like a fresh take on romance amid chaos. Usually, I'm not much into sci-fi romance anime, but this actually seems to do a good job. The mystery and world building itself was pretty much built out of the first episode itself, so now it's time to see how it all gets executed. Number 8, My Friend's Little Sister Has It In For Me.
どうせ私を追い出した後、私の匂いがたっぷり染み込んだベッドに顔をうずめてクンクンするんですよね。知ってます。
誰がするか
Akitiro's life is a mess of mixed signals and missed chances. Despite the saying, if a girl teases you, she likes you, all he gets is constant disdain from every girl he meets. But my man's got a goal: land a spot at his uncle's game development company. But here's the kicker. To secure that spot, he has to pretend to be the boyfriend of his uncle's daughter. Enter Iroha, his best friend's sister and relentless tormentor, who's about to find out about this fake relationship.
です。私たち付き合ってるのに。昨日もあんなに激しく愛し合ったのに。
と付き合ったの間違いだろ
ひどい。私のことは遊びだった。
Yep, it's the classic rom-com trope of the fake relationship turned real. The banter between Akitiro and Iroha is pretty great, and it hits that sweet spot between teasing and teasing too much. I'm pretty sure this has what we all love in rom-coms. The characters start to crack under the pressure of fake feelings becoming real. So if you need a good old love triangle fun, give this one a go. Number 7, Chitose is in the Ramune bottle.
それでなんかいいアイディアある
全然。でもサクがいるんだから最終的には絶対解決するでしょ。私のヒーローだもん。
Sako Chitose is basically the king of the school. Popular, confident, and admired by everyone except some shady internet corners where haters call him a womanizing scumbag. Starting his second year, he's chilling with his elite crew until his teacher drops him a mission. Convince shut-in classmate Kenta Yamazaki to come back to school. Easy, right? Nope. Turns out Kenta not only refuses to budge, but also hates Saku with a passion.
いいよ。
名前教えてください
西野飛鳥だよ。
アスカは明日吹く風。
I think the charm here lies in Saku's stone-cold confidence clashing with Kenta's stubbornness. This is also a show where we follow a popular character getting a harem instead of the opposite. Or at least that's how I think it's supposed to go. Once again, I haven't read any source material, but the first 2 episodes impressed me, so I'm gonna keep watching this. Number 6, A Star Brighter Than the Sun.
図工得意だったよね。
あ、まあ。
部活の後俺とやんない？知ってる人岩田しかいないから。
Sei and Koki have been childhood friends sharing years of memories and tight bonds. When they step into high school, Sei suddenly realizes Koki has changed, and with that change comes a new, unexpected feeling, love. But Sei isn't the only one crushing on Koki. There's a whole crowd competing for his attention. Now the big question, who will Koki's heart choose?
上白は誰とでも普通に話すから。鍵探したのが私じゃなくても。 自転車に乗せてどんなに遠くでも送るんだよね。
I think this anime is going to nail that classic friends to maybe more vibe we all secretly love. It is a shoujo anime, so there are some familiar shoujo tropes in place, but the anime is pretty goated, and the first episode did a great job impressing me, so hopefully this is gonna be my wholesome shoujo of this season. Number 5, Kakurio, Bed and Breakfast for Spirits 2.
大変よ、大変。どうしたのよ。 春日が天神屋を辞めるんだって。どういうこと？春日が辞める？
Kakurio is back after a long time. It picks up where it left off and dives back into the magical inn run by Ao Tsubaki in the hidden demon world. Ao's journey continues as she balances her cooking skills with supernatural challenges, all while trying to forge bonds with spirits and uncovering more about her mysterious connection to that otherworldly place.
知りたいのよ。 大旦那様のことが。
正直驚いた。僕はずっと葵には怖がられているのだと。
Watching this season felt like catching up with an old friend who's still got plenty of surprises. The charm of Ao's cooking and those little tidbits of romance between her and Udana are still wholesome as ever. And if you haven't watched the first season, yes, this has cooking, tons of cooking. This is like Delicious and Dungeon happening inside an inn. Number 4, may I ask for one final thing?
私の最後のお願いです。そこのクソ甘をぶっ飛ばしてもよろしいですか？
貴様何を言って。
Time for the Mad Dog of Shimano. Sorry, I meant it's time for the Mad Dog Princess. Scarlett's life flips upside down when her fiancé Kyle ditches her at a fancy ball, and suddenly she's saddened with the villainous label. Accused of bullying and shunned by the nobility, she's had enough of the abuse and foolishness of Kyle. Instead of just taking it, she demands one last favor. Become One Punch Man and punch her sorry-ass fiancé in the face.
のことをバカにしただろう。
いえ、私は何も。
俺にそんな態度をとっていられるのも今のうちだ。前から気に入らなかったその銀髪。
This series nails the don't mess with me energy you want in a revenge-driven rom-com. When I watched the trailer, I had mixed feelings on where this show will go, but after finishing the first episode, I'm in love. I'm sure it has some villainous cliches, but this villainess isn't shy to throw hands, and her hands are rated E for everybody. I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes. Number 3, My Awkward Senpai.
名はあずさだ。よろしく頼む。
はい、よろしくお願いします、カンナオ先輩。
期待してるよ亀川くん。
いい子だ。人当たりがいいというか、可愛げがあるというか。
Kanawa Senpai is pretty much the queen of awkward land when it comes to romance. She's got zero game, but then comes along Kamegawa, her adorable and nerdy kohai who's surprisingly easy to chat with. As these two navigate their junior-senior dynamic, things get a little complicated, and honestly, way cuter than you'd expect.
すみません。
Now, Kanawa needs to try to express her feelings without embarrassing herself. It's been time since we've got a good office romance, and this seems to be perfect office romance. Watching Kanawa-senpai stumble through her emotions feels totally relatable, and honestly pretty entertaining. Kamegawa's laid-back nerdiness also contracts with this and gives the two of them some nice chemistry. Like I said, I've been craving for some good office romances this year, and this seems to fit right in. Number 2, inexpressive Kashiwada and expressive Uta.
わからねえ。石像のごとく1ミリも動かねえ。
Uta is the class clown with a knack for getting in trouble, thanks for his uncontrollable facial expressions. Enter Kashiwada, his enigmatic classmate who's always sporting a poker face that even the best detectives couldn't crack. Naturally, Uta sets out on a mission to rattle her stoic exterior using pranks and scares. Of course, things never go as planned.
ありがとう。
別にそういうつもりじゃねえ。
Watching Uta and Kashiwada's dynamic unfold is pure gold. The comedic timing hits just right, and their awkward chemistry makes you root for them without feeling like you're watching a typical rom-com cliche. I'm someone who spammed Ahiron-san's second season in this year's videos, so something like this fits right into my watch list. It's got a little mix of Ahiron-san and Takagi-san actually, and I'm not complaining. Number 1, Ranma 1/2 2024 Season 2.
なんじゃないわよ。もうさっさと降りてよ。みっともないでしょ。ちょっとランマってば。
And we're finishing off with one of my favorite remakes. Ranma 1/2 Season 2 picks up the wild gender-bending adventures of Ranma Saotome, a martial artist cursed to switch between male and female forms whenever splashed with cold water. He's also forced to marry the youngest daughter of the Kendo family, and she really isn't the cute girl he imagined her to be.
気絶してる。闇討ちされたか。
まさか早乙女くんって強いんでしょ。ラマどうしたのよちょっと。
For those who don't know, Ranma 1/2 was written by the same mangaka who wrote Yuri Yatsura and Inuyasha. And if you've ever watched Yuri Yatsura, you know you can expect something from flashy side characters and some absolutely comedic situations from a rom-com done by Rumiko Takahashi. Season 2 is right here, and it's still carrying that beautiful charm I loved in Season 1. So I'm looking forward to another season with my lovable weirdos.